Hi, everyone, and welcome to number 4 in my series where basically we're giving thanks to those individuals who've kept the ukulele alive during the pandemic. Now, it's far from over, but I just felt it was around the right time to actually do something. Now, so far I've been to Northern Virginia, Memphis, Tennessee, Los Angeles, and now in the UK, in Wales. In fact, I have my good friend, Mr. Shaun Keddy. Hello, Shaun.
Hello, thanks for inviting me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Now, where are you from exactly within Wales?
Well, we're based in Maesteg, which is basically a little town outside Bridgend, not far from Cardiff.
Right. Okay. And how do you spell it? Could you just spell it for our viewers?
Yeah, it's Maesteg.
I would never have got that right. So fabulous. So, because hopefully we're going to get an international audience watching this. When I set out doing this, I wasn't looking for superstars. I was looking for people who made the effort, and you were certainly one of them. Going back to March of 2020, you had a uke group that was quite popular. I think you had a weekly sort of meeting at a pub, and then lockdown hit. So what did you do?
We had to stop it because some of our participants were senior, and we had to be careful and etc.
Hmm.
No one knew exactly what the disease would bring. So I stopped it. I said, right, we stop, and then we'll see what happens with the government, etc., what they say. And then the following week, they said, right, everything's locked down. Boom, that's it. And it's like, okay, we made the good decision. Right, okay. So a couple of weeks after that, I started looking at things like Skype, Teams, Google Meet, that type of things to see how I can get people to connect online and keep the club going. But I couldn't find a way of something simple that people could use, especially with the technophobes. Most of them have got just tablets. We've got an 84-year-old in the club, and all he got is a tablet. And you've got to tell him, press that button, press that button.
Sure.
So, yeah, unless we don't find something simple, we can't do anything. But online, there was this big thing about Zoom. And I'm thinking, oh, I haven't seen Zoom. I haven't tried Zoom. So I tried Zoom, and it was simple enough. I could send people a link. If they got the app, it'll just open up, and they could use it. So we started the club online. We had 10 initially, and that was about average what we had throughout 2020 before we were allowed out again. And so we kept the club going on there, but we did it a different way to what other people said they do. So what we tended to do was we had a song, so I'd give each person a number. So depend if it was 10 in the group, I'll go 1, 2, 3 up to 10, and we'd look for songs. Then we've got like 5 verses, 10 verses, etc. So then we can go through them, and everyone, instead of jamming away to the whole song, we'll take a verse or a chorus each.
Ah, right. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so it gets the interaction going. But what I used to do is like 20 minutes at the beginning. It was all that social side of it, where people say, "What do you need? Yeah, are you okay? Yeah, is everyone all right?" That type of thing. Yeah, just to check in on people. So it went good for a while. So from that, we were still in lockdown in the summer, and the summer is normally when we do our own little festival.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that advertised. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so we bring all local groups in the area, in South Wales area, into Maesteg, into our local rugby club, and we'll have a day where groups will take their turns playing songs, and we'll have a good day. Basically, yeah, just a bit of fun. So I just thought, how can I do something like this online? Because I've seen some other people doing it, streaming through YouTube, Facebook, etc. And it's like, okay, how can we make it ours? So what I did is emailed all the groups, asked if they wanted a member or a member would like to do a song. They can record themselves, and once they've recorded themselves, send the video to me. I can then put them in the program, and then
Right.
I can then stream those videos directly to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I've done it through YouTube, anyone can watch it, because we've got a couple of people who won't get any online presence at all, not even a Google account or anything,
Mm-hmm.
because they believe privacy and all the rest.
Yeah.
So my idea was, if I put it onto YouTube, everyone can see it, even without an account. They can
Mm-hmm.
still watch it. So we streamed it through YouTube, and from that point, we did about 5 shows.
Mm-hmm.
But the amazing thing was, I didn't expect it, but when I asked people on Facebook, Instagram, etc., who would like to take part, I came back with quite a lot of people that I didn't expect, like Elizabeth Pfeiffer, Paul Mansell, Mike Haysom, Matt Gallagher, Mandy Harkett, who's in Fabula, Ashley Orlando, Charlie Fisher, Hedge Inspectors, and even
Wow.
Phil Dolman.
Wow.
And it's like, yeah, okay, carry on. So if people want to have a look, we've still got our shows on YouTube. So if you want to have a look at some of these, you might be able to see.
What is the sort of link? If somebody was doing a search bar on YouTube, would they put in Maesteg ukulele?
Yeah, if they look for Maesteg, Maesteg,
Yep.
Ukulele Club,
Yep.
yeah, they'll be able to find our channel, and we'll have there's a playlist on the top of all the live events that we did. There's about 5 of them in total.
Wow.
So yeah, we've
That's
been
an
busy that
incredible
one.
achievement, and great that all those people got on board as well and participated. I think it personally it was a great idea because often when you're trying to do things live, you everybody's got different sort of bandwidths, and some are good and some are not so good. And sometimes it could be a really good performer with a poor signal or a poor microphone or whatever it would be. So I think to actually have them recorded would take out all those sort of worries that you'd have as a presenter. What's going to happen next, because you actually got something which you could just then say, right, this is now going live on this one.
Yes, if you look at some of our earlier ones, you can see where the sound goes
Yeah,
quiet and it's gone, and it's like, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
these people should have recorded this. Yeah, they haven't got the sound on their machine.
yeah, yeah.
Like some people are only got a tablet. They were trying to do it through a tablet, and you'd only see like their chin because they positioned it wrong. But
Oh,
yeah,
the things
you
that.
can see how all the bloopers and everything are there. Yeah, we're not hiding anything.
Yeah, yeah. I did one just some friends sort of early on in the lockdown. It wasn't even ukulele related, and we were having a chat, and this guy turned his audio off, so he was muted, and then proceeded to take his iPad into the bathroom, thinking that nobody could see him, but all he'd done was turn his microphone off. So it just shows sometimes people don't think when they're when they're live.
Yes, I
on
did
these.
send instructions, and it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, no one's reading these instructions at all. So it's like, okay, we'll just deal with it at the time. Let's
yeah,
just get on with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when we did the Zoom shows live on YouTube, they were quite fun.
Hmm.
But yeah, some of the sound qualities were a bit amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, when we had people like Mark Gallagher, Phil Dolan playing, they knew what they were doing, so the
yeah.
sound was coming across. But
Hmm.
then when we had some amateurs doing it, it's like, okay, is this going to work? I
Yeah.
tell them there's a sound check in the week. You need to get into it and test.
Mm.
Some of them wouldn't turn up. They'll turn up on the day, and it's like, hang on, you didn't come in on the sound check, and
Hmm.
then they feel upset then because I'm not including them.
All right. You can't win.
It's like, oh well, I did tell you.
Best made plans and all that. But anyway, as I say at the beginning, the idea is basically to say thank you for those that made the effort. And from what you've just told everybody today, you certainly did. And it's kind of grown and grown to get some really big names involved with the group, which is fantastic. I always invite my interviewees to play a song at the end. Would you like to do a song for us? Just something about 2 or 3 minutes?
Yes, I can play a song for you.
Right, so just while you get set up, we'll go to a break there and come back and you can tell me what it is you're about to play. Take a break there. Right, Shaun, so what are you going to play for us, mate?
I'm going to play this little light of mine.
Okay.
So this one's got simple chords: G, C, G, E minor, D, and G, if anybody wants to play along.
Oh, that's fantastic. Grab your uke now. Take it away.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Wow, that was fantastic. A real nice end to our interview. Thanks again, mate, for everything you've done. I'm going to try and touch base with you later on in the year and see if I can pay you a visit. And I'd certainly like to be part of these YouTube things. So if you can let me know if I can help you with that, that'd be absolutely fantastic.
Yes, that's fine. I don't know when the next one is yet, but we'll see.
Keep in touch. Okay, so for now, aloha.